Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
You recording, by the way?
I just started.
Perfect. Just want to confirm. I'll start recording on my end so that in case your shit fucks up and bro, everybody's like defending Flamenco all of a sudden, and I'm just like, why?
That
Like,
whole day
why?
was so
What?
toxic, dude. Just airing this man's fucking kinks out online. Holy shit.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm fine with. I'm cool with people defending him because, like, you know, Augie, he's friends with Flam and all that shit. Like, I get it, you know, like you want to defend your homie and you want to make sure that he's taken care of and all that shit. But like at the same time, I don't know, dog. I liked what Aiden was saying. He's like, you would never do this for somebody. Aiden was spurging. Honestly, they were all fucked. And then like Augie freaking out, I'm never talking to Aiden again. I'm never, bro. Chill.
I loved that. I caught that live, dude. I was like, what?
Yeah, I didn't catch it live. Literally, so pretty much when I was in Toronto, I was shooting. Like, I would wake up, we'd have like breakfast, go out and shoot, then we'd come back, take a nap, and then go out and shoot at night. And so we were getting back at the crib at like 1 or 2 a.m.
Okay.
And so when I was trying to sleep, I would just put on like the RFC and like I'd fall asleep within like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's not a diss, by the way. It's just like this, the RFC doesn't put me to sleep. It's just I'm already tired and I want something to listen to. The RFC is really good. Like, don't get me wrong. But yeah, like it was just like, it was so fucking wild. Like listening to Augie spurg out at Aiden. Because like I know for a fact that Augie really likes talking to Aiden because Aiden will explore fucked up shit with him.
Yeah.
And so to hear him say, like, I'm never talking to Aiden again. I was like, bro, relax.
Yeah.
Why are you so chattered out?
I was definitely on Aiden's side in that situation. I've had to take Aiden's side in a lot of things, like a lot more things than usual recently, just because, like, dude, it's like the whole community at this point. Bro, it was just me for a little bit there, but then all of a sudden, bro, everybody's sort of like closing in on him. It's very
On
not
Augie?
chill. No, Aiden.
Oh.
It's very not
I think
chill.
Aiden's fine, dude. I troll Aiden a little bit on Twitter. Like he posted, he's like, if anyone wants to read my it's like a high school fucking paper that he wrote.
I liked that.
And I was like, so I tweeted, I'm like, and I just looked for some fuck shit that he wrote. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, bro. And then like he gives me a detailed explanation of what happened. And I go, whoa, what the fuck? Who did that? And he gives me a detailed explanation of who did that. And like literally I thought about like for a second, I was like, how far do I want to take this? And I ended up stopping because I was like, okay, I don't want to lose the follow here.
Bro, so the other day I was like, I messaged you about it and I said, what did I say? I want to quote myself.
You were right about Flem.
No. Okay, well that too.
Bro, I told you that guy's weird. I told you. You can hear by the way he talks. Uh-huh. Bro, chill.
I will give you that. He does sound like a fucking, yeah, he does.
Yeah, like
the way he talks,
sounds,
his mannerisms,
yeah.
He sounds like he's going to fucking kill somebody in the future.
Not even, it sounds like not somebody. It sounds like he abducts children. Because like Flamenco strikes me as like the kind of guy that like, who's like, unless he has like a blick or something, but like if he's like, if you're going to meet him face to face, like you'll beat the piss out of him. Like he gives me like, I think he said he's skinny fat, but he gives me skinny fat vibes. Like bro's balding, like hairline on the side, like fucking back of his head, and that's fine, you know, like respect. Like I always said I wouldn't make fun of people who are balding, but I guess I've grown, you know. But anyways, I just, you know, that guy's fucking weird, and I never liked him.
Yeah, I never I had a different introduction to him than you did. Did you find out about him through RFC?
Yeah. Well,
okay,
the main reason.
Never mind.
Okay, so I found out about him like a while ago on RFC, but the thing that made me start, like, I always disliked his mannerisms, but when I heard him talk, like, have the discussion over, I think if I want to, I don't want to be mistaken here, but I think exactly what it was a debate between Aiden and Flem over the reason why slavery was abolished and why the Civil War occurred. And essentially what Flem was arguing was that the reason was not because people felt bad about slavery. The reason was because, I don't know, the economic rewards or some shit. And then Aiden was arguing that like fucking it was about slavery or some shit. Anyways, I don't remember the exact details, but essentially like the argument was so fucking piss poor from Flem. And then I think Flem got fucking shat on late, like more recently on Doc on the Radio by Aiden again.
Yeah.
Fucking owned.
Yeah.
Bro's like, to this day, like my new catchphrase is allegations are evidence. Allegations are fucking evidence. Like, what does that even mean?
I watched that.
Aiden gives him. Sorry.
No, you're good. I watched that up until that point, and I had to finish that fucking stream because like I caught some of the parts where Aiden shot on him a little bit, but from what I've heard later, like throughout that stream, Aiden just shits on him like completely, and I want to catch the rest of that because.
Yeah, like again, I like to use like Doc on the Radio is really good if you want to fall asleep. Like it's not like again, not to shit on him, it's good content, but like you know, it's kind of like good background noise when you're trying to sleep and you're having a hard time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he got 100% shit on, and the thing that's so annoying is like, or the thing that's so weird is that this guy gets consistently shit on by a 17-year-old. He's like 25 plus. he's mentioned it before. He's 25 plus. I mean, okay, cool. Like you're 25 plus. Anyways, what I was saying was like he gets consistently shit on by a 17-year-old, and like that's fine. You know, obviously, like Aiden's a bit of a weirdo, but you can tell like to an extent he's like got an advanced intellectual mind. Like he's immature, but clearly he tries his best to form concise and smart arguments. Whether the topic is valid or not, it's up for debate.
Yeah, and
but
something
what I think is like, yeah,
and something I will say about Aiden is like I wouldn't have admitted this a couple of weeks ago because like I said to you in my previous message, I had a fucking grudge towards him that I just wouldn't drop for some reason. But no, definitely he's a smart kid. Like he knows what the fuck he's talking about for sure.
For sure, dude. For sure. He's immature,
yeah,
but he's intelligent beyond his years for real.
For sure.
I think he just gets very emotional regarding certain topics, and he lets his emotions kind of influence how he interprets information. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, the
anyone with
situation.
half a brain. Sorry?
The Augie situation from the other day is a great example of that.
Yeah.
I would say Aiden was in the right with that, but yes, he did allow his emotions to influence him a bit.
He's in the right in the sense that Flamenco should be not ostracized, but should be like judged. But where he's in the wrong is they kind of did judge him. Like Augie did admit, yeah, Flem is a degenerate. What more can you say? You know what I mean? I'm willing to say that Lolly is fucked, and if I knew anyone that consumed LollyCon, like I would not be friends or talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I wouldn't label them a pedophile because that's not what pedophilia is.
No,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like I understand that Aiden wants to like take it a step further, and I don't think he ever argued to call him a pedophile, but you can tell like that he would love to call him that. So like what else can you do but call him like a degenerate?
I think Aiden's standpoint in that situation was that if that was anybody else, Augie would have been like, "You fucking degenerate scum! What the fuck is this? Holy shit, you're fucking autistic, you brain dead motherfucker." Whereas Flem just kind of got a little bit of a, "You're weird, bro." Like.
True. Yeah. That's valid.
This is
I can. Yeah.
Grimsy's video the other day had a picture of somebody in it, and I don't know if this is Flam or not, so don't take this at face value. But this is apparently what Flam looks like.
Did you send it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Jesse Eisenberg.
That is what he looks like. He confirmed it on Kino Casino. Because this is the photo from his account on that weird. What website was he on? What website did they get all that metadata from?
Fuck, shit, it was
it's some weird like adult website that like I don't know, it's obscure and whatever. And somebody hacked in and found a shit. Yeah, and it's just like Flamenco looks exactly the way I thought he would.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, kind of
skinny fat weird white motherfucker. And yes, I brought in race. I did not for a second think that Flamenco was black. There's not a black man on this planet that acts the way Flamenco does. Okay, Flamenco is weird, bro. Like 10 years from now, honestly, fuck it. I'm gonna. This is the most toxic nuclear shit I'm gonna say. I wager $100 with you that within the next 10 years, let's say 15, there's a case on him.
What case? Let's be a little bit more specific about this.
Before I get specific, I don't want to get specific because I don't want to accuse anyone of touching kids, and I would never accuse him of that. But he's gonna catch a case. Now you decide what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is, but there's gonna be a case on this kid for sure. This guy's a fucking 25, 26-year-old man, dude. This guy's maybe not going to prison, but he's gonna catch a case. 100,000,000%.
Oh man, only the future will tell. Only the future will tell, my friend.
Dude, like think about fucking how much of a degen he was on with Xander Hall before he blew up.
Oh, there was still stuff before with Xander Hall on him?
So all of this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flem was never supposed to be a big YouTuber. Yeah, dude, like he was literally just like a fucking terminally online toxic viewer of what's his face, fucking Xander Hall, who, by the way, only reason I know about Xander Hall is because of fucking Flem being such a creep towards him. Like, it's just...
I think I heard the guy's name once or twice before that, but yeah, that's the main reason I know of Xander Hall as well.
Dude, like, how the fuck do you dedicate that much... Like, you have to be not disabled, but brain rot to another level to be in a position where you're like... Fucking what was he doing again? He was like raiding his Discord and like I don't even remember what it fucking was. I'd have to like go through it, but
he was some very terminally online, like incredibly toxic shit. Yeah. And then like obviously there's the stream that like the Augie you talked about where he was talking about like life ruination, but like it's just okay, it's one thing for me and you to get on at 10:30 p.m., you know, after we've done all of our work and talk about Flamenco because there's some fucking drama, all right? That's one thing. You know, that can be fun. It's cool to rant about shit that's online. You know, we're content creators. It's fun. Okay. Yeah. It's another thing where you're not going to make any money off of this. You're not going to get any new viewers off of this. You go into somebody's Discord and you start doing weird shit. You start reporting shit. You start fucking like spamming shit. You know what I mean? Like you go and you start trying to like ruin this guy's life. You try to fucking, I don't know. Like, I don't understand what the motivation is to do all this shit. Yeah, I was gonna say,
like,
just
it reminds me a bit of like that British guy Britbong.
I'm very curious as to what the catalyst of everything that Flam has done towards Xander Hall actually is, because it's a lot.
yeah. I don't even know, dude. Honestly, quiet community until like they make a video where they're like talking to themselves.
Yeah, I feel that was definitely me for a little bit, for sure. Like I said though, in one of our previous calls, it's like I'm just more of an openly sociable person than most, right? So it's a lot easier for me to keep the conversation going. I mean, I get it. I get like where a lot of people are coming from. It is different to, you know, hop in a call with somebody that you never met one day, knowing you both make videos and expecting this crazy amount of collaboration and chemistry and shit, and then for it to just be like silent. But there has to be a little bit of work on both ends, for sure. There does.
100%. Definitely. Like, I'm glad that you bring up the chemistry thing, because like it's not something I want to like bring up, because it's like you don't put out a show, you don't put out a podcast unless there's chemistry. Yeah. So it's kind of like a redundant topic to talk about. But I don't know, for the viewers, if I don't know if the viewers will really ever experience this until like they get into a professional setting. But like when you talk to some of these YouTubers, it's like it's like they don't have friends, and maybe that's why they're on YouTube. Like maybe that's why they make YouTube videos. But like, holy fuck, dude! Like, have you spoken to anyone in your life ever? Like, holy fuck.
True. I mean, it's not that hard either. Like, here's like little insider scoop on me. I don't fucking talk to anybody but my girlfriend, and even that is literally just us like watching shows and shit like that. And I have zero fucking friends at all outside of YouTube, and it's not that hard. Just be a human being. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like they get scared. It's almost like it's like when your parents, like also I think I can't hear you anymore. It just cut off. I don't remember what I heard last, but I only heard half the word.
I was just saying, just be a human being. Go ahead.
Yeah, be a human. It was like be a human being.
Oh,
kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's like when your parents like are like, oh, this is my son. Like they're talking to their friends. They're like, this is my son, and he can dance really well. And they're like, go ahead, honey, show him you can dance. And then you're like, I don't want to fucking dance. But it's not your fucking parents' friends. It's just another fucking YouTuber. Like, why are you being so weird?
100%. Yeah. I mean, like, I like this guy that I was in a call previous to you. His name Grimly. Yeah, I already told you that. Fuck, I'm
Grimsy,
brain
dude.
dead.
Grimsy. Grimsy.
Um,
Grimsy.
no, Grimly.
Is he? What the fuck? There's a different
guy.
person?
Yeah, three
What?
M's. Fuck, I don't know. It's
What a weird fucking name.
he makes good videos. He makes really good videos. You can tell he scripts his videos, and he told me this when we were in the call. But it's because when he doesn't script his videos, he says he doesn't have like he wanted to correct himself. He doesn't have a speech impediment. He doesn't have like a stutter or anything like that. But he just has a hard time, like just shooting the shit, I guess. And I guess with me not scripting a lot of my videos, I guess that is definitely a very beneficial skill that I have. Is that I'm really good at just shooting the shit, and that's why I don't have to script my videos. Sure, I'm not the most well-spoken person. As a matter of fact, I'm a really shitly spoken person. That's not fucking English, but
Come again. What'd you say? Bro, shitly spoken.
I am shitly spoken. Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, and I have to re-record a lot of the bits of my videos because I'm fucking brain dead sometimes, straight up autistic. But I'm very good at just shooting the shit with people, and I don't understand what works inside the human brain that makes so many people so socially inept. It doesn't make sense to me. Like when I was talking to Grimly, it was just a lot of silence, and I was bringing up topics that he definitely could have worked with and you know made a conversation out of with me, but it's just some people just don't want to put in the effort to really give a fuck.
How old is Grimly? Because maybe I'm about to point out a trend here.
There's no way he's older than 18.
Yeah, I think all these kids that are like under 18 are just gay.
Minors are gay? Question mark?
Like just. I don't even fucking bro. I don't even know what to say, dude.
All minors are gay.
This is the trend. This is the trend that we're seeing.
It is definitely. I feel like it's just people that really haven't ever left their comfort zone, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have been the same way at like 17.
Boomers. We sound like fucking boomers.
Fucking rights.
I mean, if you listen to, well, I mean, here's the thing, right? My 17-year-old self, the videos I made at 17 are still available on YouTube. Like, not all of them, but most of them.
Okay.
So, like, if anyone listening to this wants to, like, go and watch those and compare, like, I'm pretty much the same in terms of, like, actually, that's cap. I'm definitely more developed, but I wasn't as retarded as these fucking kids.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
But yeah, I guess we're YouTube boomers, which is
we are commentary boomers for sure. Like
commentary boomers, yeah.
Yeah, it's whenever I say like I'm 20, like I don't know, I feel like I am on the older side of commentary content, which is fucked because I just turned 20. It's like, what?
Well, okay, here's the truth. We're not, because Leafy was I think he was like 21 at his peak.
Okay.
On YouTube. So, but and like now he's like 26, which is so wild. But fucking Tommy C, I guess you could put in the commentary community. He's like 80 years old, dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And he still makes these videos.
Yeah, true. Does he make videos still, or does he like put out like one or two a week and then
he does live streams? He does live streams and then he clips the live stream.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, but like he's literally 200 years old. Like, it's crazy.
Fucking ancient motherfucker.
It just goes to show, like, anyone can do it. Like,
yeah,
you know? He's literally a mystical, like I've never seen anyone at 200 years old operate, but like he makes videos.
unless Tommy C was in the community, I would think it was genuinely impossible for anybody over the age of like 30 to make commentary content.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's literally like 400 years old.
All right.
Like, he's okay. Is this getting old yet? Like, bro, he met Jesus.
Literally met Jesus, this motherfucker.
What a stupid fucking, what a dumb bit. I came up with the phlegm topic. You give me a topic now. I'm fucking. I'm waiting on you now.
All right. Well, okay, so we'll talk about some. I like this because we're talking about more like recent topics lately, in this call.
That's what I want to do. I want to do recent, yeah.
Yeah, the IShowSpeed situation that went on over on Twitter. You know anything about that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That shit's gay.
That shit is so gay, bro. I can't wait to use the fucking what bitch is a female talking to me. I'm just gonna clip that one part and use that for like if I'm ever reading like a chick's reply to me on Twitter or something like that. That's gonna be perfect.
Oh.
I can't wait.
So funny. Bro, Jake Lucky, dude. Like,
I fucking hate that guy. He's literally the next Taylor Lorenz. Literally, you know who that is?
yeah, isn't she? I don't know if it's Taylor Lorenz, but I know like one of those, or which one's the other one? Taylor Lorenz, and there's another female like journalist that was making videos on commentary channels.
She was making articles. Taylor Lorenz made a bunch of articles, a lot of articles on Mr. Beast. She, one thing that I heard from the video Optimus made on it, which was peak Optimus content, by the way. I fucking love this video, and I really don't like a lot of the shit that guy comes out with because it's just, it's so obviously blatantly lazy on a surface level. But this was a good video. Like, he made a good video on this whole situation. Looked into her past and shit. Apparently there was these two sisters that had a really good, like, it was a really high paying Instagram page. I'm fucking brain dead. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Instagram page back in the day, and they were like making really good money off of it. But then there was fuck. I'm gonna paraphrase a lot of this, but apparently their mother was somebody that had some very anti-Islamic views, and you know, so they weren't involved with their mother online whatsoever, as a matter of fact, because they were so open to brand deals and shit like that to pay them for their living. They kept her out of it completely. So Taylor Lorenz did this digging and found out about their mother, basically aired all of this out because, you know, articles have a very widespread reach, and literally ended these girls' careers. Just completely fucked them over. They went on later to announce that they're not receiving any more sponsorships. They're probably gonna have to close down the Instagram page, and they're no longer making anywhere near a living off of it. All because of this one bitch who wrote an article on them. And it's like, holy fucking shit. This wasn't even like public perception or anything, which she's always tried to like sway public opinion and shit. Never been very successful. But in this situation in particular, because their mother had anti-Islamic views, that they weren't receiving sponsorships anymore, and because they weren't making like YouTube revenue and shit, they were fucked completely. Done. Obliterated.
So Jake Lucky.
Yeah, that's the reason I was bringing her up, is because he's like, I don't know, the way that he leaves context out of his tweets and shit like that, it just seems like exactly the thing that Taylor Lorenz would do. And he's
the second coming.
Yeah, he is the second coming. Absolutely. I made the comparison in my speed video and everything. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I don't want to get I don't want to like give this guy too much fucking airtime. Not to say that we are influential enough to give him any, but I just like guys like that. I think it's fine again to leech off of the trendy topics and shit, but it's so cringe when you're like pulling this type of shit out of your ass, and literally like the only reason it works is because it's on Twitter. You take this content and you make a YouTube video about it, I bet you the comments would like fucking thrash him. Like, has he made a video about it? Like, I'd love to see the ratio on that.
No, I don't think he did. I'll go ahead and take a look though.
And I don't blame him for not doing it, because he knows like he'd get fucking shredded online.
No, he never did.
Yeah, there you go. Like, he's gonna keep that shit to Twitter because that's where all those fucking losers are at. Like, all those Twitch losers are on Twitter.
Yeah,
I think
literally.
Keemstar actually brought that up. He's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna leave a comment on Twitch? Nobody sees that shit. On YouTube, you can have a discussion. You can't do it on Twitch.
No, absolutely. I definitely agree with you there. I mean, people on YouTube are, even the people that aren't like inherently involved in the commentary community, there's a lot more people on that platform that are more willing to be like, I mean, yeah, sure, misogyny, but cancelable. I don't know about that.
Yeah, like, it's just it's the whole thing is fucking cringe. I don't understand why it's always like, yeah, let's take away this guy's platform. He fucking sucks. Like, bro, are you serious? Like, you can't just like exist with like somebody you don't like.
No,
like,
kidding.
you have to. No, this guy. Well, we gotta stop him. He's a fucking threat to society. Fuck.
Keemstar was fucking retarded in saying this though. He was saying something along the lines of, this is the first ever #1 black streamer, right? Like, this is the first ever streamer.
It is, though.
No, I know. He's very true in saying that. I'm not going to deny that. It's the first time it's ever happened. But he's fucking retarded in saying that Jake Lucky just doesn't want to see him at the top. Like, I'll play devil's advocate here, man. There's no fucking way that what Jake Lucky did and how he tweeted that out was racially motivated. That shit was fucking retarded.
Do you want to know why Keem is saying that?
Why?
It's the only way that Keem can combat a guy like Jake Lucky.
Literally.
And honestly, given the way that Jake Lucky plays his game, fuck it, do it. You know what I mean? Like, aim low, hit him in the balls, just fuck it.
Well, okay, yeah, sure. I have no problem with playing dirty, but when you're gonna speak on something that is so clearly not factual, like, you're just making an idiot out of yourself at that point.
Yeah, but he's not. It's literally like, it's not really that out of left field to say that. You know what I mean? First #1 black creator on any streaming platform. That's pretty big. Like, that's a pretty big deal. Sure. And so for a guy like Keem to come out and say, interesting that, like, the first time this happens, somebody comes out trying to ruin his career. You know, you could argue, you know, because there's other people that are doing the same shit that Speed is doing, and they don't get any shit for it, and they're a different race. Now, do I agree with Keem? Do I think that's the reason? No, but I fuck with what Keem's trying to do. He's trying to paint a narrative the same way that fucking Jake Lucky painted a narrative. Okay,
all right, I get where you're coming from, and I can kind of fuck with that. I don't know if I can fully get behind it because of how, like, I don't know. It just does, like, there seems to be absolutely no indication of that being a racially motivated thing. Like, I've followed Jake Lucky for quite a while now. I've even gone on in the past in my videos. I think the video on Minx, I was very, very blunt about the fact that I really enjoy the guy. He makes good content, and yeah, I like the dude. But based on everything he's done in the past and shit like that, like, he just reports on shit, right? I don't think that he was just like, oh, look at this N-word, you know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking ruin his career. I don't think it was like that.
Here's the thing. I don't think IShowSpeed was being a misogynist when he was trash talking in a video game.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely not.
Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think Jake Lucky is that way either.
Okay, I'll bring up what you said about... Go ahead.
I think if you're not going to show, and this is why Keem starts doing this, I think if you're not going to show the same level of, you know, what is it, charity towards IShowSpeed, then that same charity shouldn't be shown towards you. We all agree, right? All of us on YouTube agree. IShowSpeed was just being funny and trash talking for his audience, right? Because he's in a video game. He's amping it up. It's entertainment at the end of the day. If somebody who's starring in a movie says the N-word, we don't call him a racist. He's acting, right? He's, in this case, IShowSpeed is entertaining.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like we should give him a pass in that sense. Anyways, my point is, with saying that, we should give him charity, but Jake Lucky doesn't. So I'm not going to be mad when Keemstar goes, I'm not going to show this guy charity, and I'm going to paint a narrative just like he painted a narrative.
Yeah, but okay, who's out here really doing shit like Speed is, though? You know what I mean? Who's playing a character even slightly reminiscent of Speed? We don't have any white people doing that, like, at all.
Bro, XQC used to be so toxic. The only reason he's dialed it down is literally because of he's so big now that, like, he doesn't need to do it. Yeah. But, like, there's plenty of people, dude. Dr. Disrespect made a career off shit like that.
Not like to that level, though. It's not. And here's the thing. Speed.
You're right. He wouldn't go after. You're right. He wouldn't go after women. He'd go after other types of people. And that's totally fine. Like, it's totally fine. Like, I don't understand why we're so sensitive when it comes to entertainment nowadays.
No, honestly,
he's got a big platform. Oh, he's got a big platform. He's got to watch his mouth. Dude, like, shut the fuck up. Why do you think he's got a big platform? Because people want to see that shit. Like, that's why. 100%. Stop being so fucking, like, up your ass about the content that people want to consume. Holy shit.
Yeah, my biggest thing with that whole situation was how much context he left out. The fact that it was an old clip. It wasn't like a yesterday sort of incident, right? And then because he left that context out. You had Chen on Twitter, who is the what is it, the global head of YouTube gaming or something like that, being like, I'll look into this, don't worry. And it's like, wow, that could have some really, really bad repercussions. We know how fucking, like, we know how sensitive YouTube is now. And honestly, at this point, a lot of it just falls down to, you know, it's not like you really think people are getting together in a YouTube headquarters office, sitting around a fucking conference room table and sitting down and having a meeting.
You're lagging out a bit. I couldn't hear you for a little bit there. You were kind of lagging in and out.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was saying, you really think people are having like getting together in a YouTube headquarters conference room, sitting around a big table and having like this head of YouTube and this head of YouTube and Susan Wojcicki and then this head of YouTube? You think all these people are sitting down and having a meeting about, you know, what should we do with this person? No, a lot of it just falls down to one person making a decision based off their own bias and their own thought processes and shit like that. So it's just really, really precarious when you see just one person being like, all right, I'll look into this. Don't you worry. I got you, Jake Lucky.
And they'll do it if, like, it's going to affect monetization. Like in the case of Leafy is Here, there was clearly, I don't want to say collusion, but like there's clearly a meeting where they discussed commentary channels in 2016 and how it was affecting monetization. Like that happened. But like, yeah, of course they're not going after like IShowSpeed in this case, like where they're going to be like, what should we do about IShowSpeed? No, it's like, it's one guy.
One guy, Chen, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't fuck with that Jake Lucky guy. That guy's a fucking loser.
No, for sure. So my opinion shifted on him a little bit recently, actually. I watched a video that he came out with on his main channel, because he has his main channel and then he has Full Squad Gaming or something like that. They recently hired him to be a co-owner of the company, and they built him a studio and everything. So he has 2 gigs going on, his main channel and then Full Squad. But on his main channel, he posted recently, I made up with Minx or something like that. And I don't know if you ever saw my video on him and Minx, but basically,
no.
Okay. So to explain it bare bones,
yeah, go for it.
Minx had a hot tub stream, and where she had, there was a porn star, as a female porn star. No, it was maybe it was not a porn star. I don't know for sure. Maybe it was a stripper. I don't know. Okay. I don't know who she was.
I'm just guessing.
But maybe they also had 2 male strippers there as well. And so they were just having like a fun get together in the hot tub and having like they were partying, right? And it got really explicit, and eventually Minx was like, all right, let's stop this. When she started getting like grinded on by a male stripper, she was like, this is not good for TOS. And then Jake Lucky tweeted that out, right? And he was like, this is really weird, considering so-and-so got banned in the past for air humping an Ari statue. Some dude got, for like air humping a anime statue for like 3 seconds or something like that. Dude got 2-week ban, permaban. I don't know. I think it was a permaban. I don't know for sure though. And so Minx ended up doing a response video to that the next day. Spent like 20 minutes calling him a fucking sexist idiot. This ignorant idiot. So sexist of him. I can't believe he would do this. And then they saw each other at VidCon or TwitchCon or something like that, and just immediately made up. He started like, you know, kissing right out to her and being just a fucking, basically a cuck. Like, this bitch tried to paint you as bad as she could to her audience of thousands of people, and you're just like, oh no, it's fine, you know? And I get it. Like, I get where you're coming from now, because I've had a bit of an opinion, like a perspective shift recently with like beef with content creators and stuff. But still, for someone to go, like, if Aiden did that shit to me, I sure as shit would not be, I'd still be holding a grudge towards him. Like, even with my current perspective on things, right? But I don't hold that, I don't hold that grudge because he didn't do anything fucked like that to me. But it was just, so on that video, for the first time, I actually had my opinion shifted on him a little bit. I literally left a comment a comment that said Jake Cucky, and that since then I've been calling him Jake Cucky, because the dude's just a fucking weirdo. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know. I get it. You're a super, you want to appeal to the masses, and you want to, you know, not ruin any chances that'll help you progress in the community and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's and then he did all this shit, and I was like, okay, this dude is just a fuckwad.
In theory, I'm cool with you know, the whole idea of oh, Minx did this, you know, let's compare it to somebody else. I'm fine with that generally, right? But I'm only cool with it if it's to use the argument of if it's to use the argument of like, oh well, we should unban this person because Minx got away with it. I don't want to hear the argument of, oh, this guy got banned, we should ban Minx. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, let's not take away from individuals. Let's try to give them better shots rather than forcing like big conglomerates like Twitch or big companies like Twitch to fucking make decisions like that.
No, for sure. And I don't like the guy, but I will play devil's advocate for a moment. I even said in my video, and I would still stand by that, I don't think he was trying to get Minx banned. I don't think he was going for a 1 day, 3 day, 2 week, or a permaban. I don't think he was going for that at all. I just think he was trying to like level the playing field a little bit because there is on Twitch in particular, there's a clear favoritism. There's a clear level of favoritism between males and 100%. Females.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. Yeah. That being said, I think we're in agreement. Jake Lucky, you're a literal. I was gonna say the F slur. I'm just kidding. Please, Jake Lucky, don't cancel me, you fucking fit. All right, I guess it's my turn to come up with something to talk about, huh?
All right.
Fuck, I don't even know, dude. I'm so out of the loop because of this fucking weekend.
I feel you.
Let's see what the fuck has been going on. Let me open up Opera. What browser do you use, by the way? Oh, you're an Edge guy. Ugh.
Edge.
Disgusting. I freaking forgot about that.
Unbelievable.
Bro's nasty. Bro. Yo, the MacBook I got, I recommend it, dude. If you ever want to get like a laptop, pick up the MacBook Air. The thing's crazy good. Does the job.
How much did you spend on yours, if you don't mind me asking?
I got the base model, and there's like a financing option, so it's gonna be $108 a month for 12 months.
Okay, damn.
Not bad at all.
And my credit's decent too. I could do that totally.
You don't even need credit, because it's done through PayBright.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't check your credit. It's awesome. Which I like because I don't want credit checks on my computer or on my fucking credit. Fucking, I'm so brain dead.
Jalen just tweeted out, I said retard in my video today, feeling pretty based.
I like that. She's like cool, man. Too. She's cool, dude. I don't like. I think people get on her because she did that one thing to Lerix. I'm gonna be real with you. Lerix is fucking. Lerix is gay.
Lerix stopped doing commentary. Like he's done. Sucks. He's okay. I'll send you a screenshot.
Oh, is he done? Is he done? Because I haven't seen anything
completely done. Yeah, he posted this on his Laraze account the other day, and yeah, he's done.
Let's see this. Some people seem sad about me leaving commentary, but I'm about to put out way better videos as opposed to 10-minute aids before talking about the gayest, most lame subjects on the internet. This Omegle arc is gonna be fun. So what is he doing? Is he like on Omegle? Doing like what is he doing?
That's what I thought. I was
there's no future for commentary for me, simply because I don't give a shit enough to talk about any of the subjects. Okay. So what's his because I know Augie said something like he does anime reviews or something.
Yeah.
Let's see his anime reviews. 34K subs. All right. I mean, if this is more fun for him, good for it. Here, let me just listen to this. Oh, good for him. Okay, this is actually good.
Yeah, okay, but I was laughing with the Omegle arc. I was like, oh my god, that's what you're ditching commentary for? I get if you don't like doing commentary content, but Omegle? No, his anime channel's fire. I actually really like it.
Good for him. He really... Well, here's the thing. Like, on Lerix, because I heard that he... I heard that he was switching because Augie mentioned it on the stream. So I checked out Lerix's channel, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, let me look at his about, see if he's got like featured channels, and he didn't. So now that I'm seeing the Laraze thing, like it's cool. Like good for him. The only thing is just like, honestly, now that like he's officially out of the commentary community, I guess there's no reason to criticize him too much. But yeah, like his commentary content was ass. Like there was a couple times where I tried to like, okay, yeah, I like Lerix, you know, he made a good video, and then like, I don't know, dude, he was ass. Like
I just kind of
I'm gonna get criticized for that, like for saying that, because like I'm not really giving a good reason. It felt like he would like really just go like hard in the paint, say a slur, and then everybody would go, haha, funny, he's like 2016 Leafy. It's like, okay. Sure.
I think a lot more people saw him as like a Kavos replica more tthan anything else.
Yeah,
sure,
because of the
Leafy,
face cam, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess if Kavos didn't have a Kavos didn't do face cam content, then I guess he would have been sort of like a super hard Leafy clone as well. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I just fucked with his content.
Was Kavos out here saying slurs like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Like Kavos now is kind of just cringe.
Yeah, I haven't watched his content in like well over a year.
Yeah, he's very mid.
Very mid now.
Man, fat women, bro. Jesus Christ.
You can always tell with commentary channels like that, like Kavos, you can tell like when they start in their super based arc, right? They'll do really good. If they make good content, they have good points to make, they have good shit to say that nobody else is really talking about, they'll grow. And then eventually they get to the point where they're like, oh, I have 300,000 subs. Maybe if I clean up my content, I'll start to grow more. And then they stagnate because it's like, dude, this is not, first of all, what anybody is looking for on YouTube for commentary anymore. And second of all, like you're only pulling in views from your currently existing audience, and even they're gonna get kind of sick of your shit after a while because like you're not putting out what you put out when they subscribe to you.
What I think you have to do is kind of what Lerix has done with Laraze, is you have to develop that audience and then switch to high quality long form content, which is kind of what he's done with these 17-minute videos where he's talking about stuff that he likes, where he's like a big anime head now. And dude, there's like a fuck ton of people that want to watch anime content.
Yeah.
So, and if he's like really into anime and he wants to watch anime all day and then talk about it, fucking more power to him.
True that. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, good for him, dude. But yeah, I was gonna say like his commentary is pretty ass, and that's coming from me. Like, you know, not gonna act like my commentary is amazing either.
I fucked with his content heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked his shit. I think a lot of me liking his content just boiled down to me seeing a lot of him throughout the community. But I also liked the topics he was covering. I liked a lot of the points that he was making because there's so many. Like I remember this one video that he made on it was stupid BK chat or something like that. It was London-based YouTube channel, and they got like 5 guys and 5 girls in Britain to in England to talk about some like really hot topics, like things that men and women would usually disagree on. And these women in these videos, this is something that I think a lot of people would be able to identify on a surface level, but nobody is actually really able to form the proper thoughts and opinions on it. And it was this one bitch in the video, she went after this dude for something about his dead mother or something like that, just being a fucking straight up horrible bitch. And then this guy says something to her about her looks, and she's like, what the fuck? Why are you gonna insult me like that? And it's just like, oh my god, this victim complex. And Lerix did a very good job at highlighting the victim complex that a lot of women have. Now, whoever's watching this, I'm not saying all women have this victim complex, but a lot of women do. Fuck you. But a lot of women do, and it's fucking disgusting to see, because like that is, I grew up in a house full of women, and that is exactly the kind of shit that I grew up around. It's like somebody would come at me for some shit.
Why are you calling out your fucking family like that? Holy shit,
bro! Because they're fucking
women in my family.
My family is quite garbage. The family that I grew up with, it's rough. Not a great growing up life. But no, that's
bro's trauma dumping.
Yeah, bro's trauma dumping. No shit. But no, that's exactly the kind of shit that I grew up and dealt with. Is like somebody in my house would come at me with something, and then as soon as I turn it around and give it back to them, they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you would say that!" And it's like, what the fuck are you on? Like, are you actually on methamphetamines? What is wrong with you?
Bro said methamphetamines. That's funny.
Fucking rights. I don't know. I think he did a good job at highlighting certain topics like that for sure. I don't know. That's why I fucked with this content. He put things in a good, concise way.
I think he was mid. I won't miss him. I did get into a like a little bit where I was watching a bunch of his content. Man, I'm trying to get into Dumpy's content nowadays, and I just can't.
I feel you. I'm liking.
It's not for me anymore.
Every now and then I'll click on, like, I have his notifications on, but yeah, I don't know.
I generally think, this is gonna sound super conceited, I think if I like your content, you probably make good content.
True. I know that for sure, because you know, you tell me you don't like a lot of Dumpy's new videos and stuff like that, and
I used to like his old content.
Yeah, no, absolutely, but it makes sense. It makes sense that would hold true. You seem very critical of dog shit content, and yeah, for sure.
And I don't mean to like fucking roast on him, because like I like him as a person. He's kind of cool, you know. I don't know him super well, but I know him well enough to know he's an alright dude. I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like he's like, he just dropped this video, weirdest YouTube animation. Like, that title works in 2016. I don't know if it does today.
What title?
The weirdest YouTube animation.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now too. It's working for him. I'm honestly seeing a comeback of titles like that. Honestly, I think it's ushered in by Dumpy.
You think so?
Yeah, man. A lot of his videos that he, I mean,
I'll never click on that.
Fair enough.
Like, I clicked on it just to see what it was because we're talking about it. I'll never click on that.
Fair, valid. But I mean, I used to use that title a little bit before Dumpy started to pop off a little bit here, and it never really worked for me. You're right; it was dead for quite a while. But I've used that title recently, and it's doing a lot better now. Like that format of titling, and it's working a lot better now. And like I said, I think it's ushered in by Dumpy.
You know what I'm gonna actually? You know what? I was gonna actually. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna dedicate the first minute of my video to Jellybean and Jellybean type content. I'm gonna put Jellybean in the title, and then the rest of the video is gonna be me talking about other topics.
There you go.
Because honestly, dude, you know what? That's exactly what Leafy did with fucking Pokemon. Did he get him banned? Yes, but that's not the point, bro. Those videos were getting like pulling millions of views. True. And I'm looking at Dumpy right now. Jellybean, 233. Non-Jellybean, 50k. Jellybean, 300k. Non-Jellybean, 50k. Honestly, I'm gonna hop on the trend even though I'm a little late.
I can't believe that shit's still working for commentary YouTubers. That is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah. I think that's what I fucked up on was saying, oh, I don't care about this. What I should have done is talked about Jellybean for a minute, not even 30 seconds of the video, and then go, well, now this is what this video is actually about. I'm going to talk to you about stocks.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's what fucking Leafy was doing.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of the success that Leafy was seeing from doing that is that he had like I think a lot of it was the fact that Leafy was young and he constantly was talking about the massive moves that he was making at that time, right? Like, I think that's why a lot of people were watching.
I'm talking about like his 2020 arc. Yeah. Like, I'm not talking 2016.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. Because he wasn't too young at that point. Like, he's what, 25, 24 at that point?
Well, yeah, but you got to think a lot. Like, even if I look into my analytics, and I'd say this is the baseline for most commentary YouTubers,
I see what you're saying.
56% of my audience is 18 to 24.
Yeah, true. Bro, you know what video is doing really well on my channel? And I'm happy, and I'm proud to say that it's doing well.
Which one?
The H3 video I dropped a month ago.
Take a look.
Like, it's hitting, it's not like blowing up or anything, but it's like, you can tell that like it's hit the algo a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you getting like decent views overnight on that and shit?
Right now it's averaging 100 views a day.
Okay, yeah, that's decent. That's what my honestly,
like the last week.
You might have a pop-off video there, because that's the same thing that happened with my Cheeto video. Started getting 100 views, 100 views, 100 views, 500 views, 500 views, 2,000 views overnight.
Yeah, I've gained 20 subs off that video so far.
That's ballin'.
Yeah, no, I'm happy about it.
I got such a crazy turnover rate for subs on this video, on this Cheeto video. So like 19,005 views. I'll go into my analytics here. 420 subs from that. That's fucking crazy to me.
That's neat.
That's
I
fucking
got
nuts.
let me make it even worse. I got 1,500 subs off my pyrocynical video.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And bro, for the first like 4 weeks, they were super committed, and then I stopped posting for like a month.
Isn't that
and,
so?
that shit.
I was so proud of that when I started seeing the influx of subscribers from that video, because like, look at it this way: you had 170,000 views on that video and 1,500 subs. Based on at this rate for me, I'd be getting roughly that on 60,000 views, which is crazy. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me that many people like that video enough to give me that kind of turnover rate. Like and now this doesn't necessarily apply to the subscriber turnover rate on YouTube, but when you're a business and you're advertising something, there's about a 0.5 to 1% turnover rate for people seeing your advertisements. I think it's closer to 0.5. But if you want to go off of that for like YouTube subs, then 400 subscribers should be like 40k views, which is just nuts to me that I got that many off of a 20k view video.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. True. Oh wait, is that accurate? I don't know if that's accurate. What's 10% of 4,000? Okay, 10% of 400 is 4. 10% of 4,000 is 40. 10% of 40,000 is 400. So no, 0.5 would be less than that. I can't hear you anymore.
That's still crazy.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I wasn't talking. That's crazy though.
Okay.
If it would be less than that even, that's fucking mind-boggling.
True. Fucking, I suck at Fortnite all of a sudden. Thank God I didn't buy that new skin.
In my more recent videos, I've been trying to make my way back to the way I was when I made that video a little bit more, because people seem to really like that version of me. And I know it's not exactly entirely me anymore. I've evolved. Even if it's been for the worse, but you know, I like that many people like that version of me. Like, it was just chill, laid back, 4 a.m. recording. Let's talk some shit.
I'm gonna put you in my featured channels. How do I do that? What the fuck is you'll be the only one.
Love to see it. I'll throw you in mine as well. Can't believe I haven't done that yet.
That's just you. Yo, did you see fucking so Shine Fries Shining? He's a guy that I've thought about making a video with.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. All right. He's all right. He's you know, decent guy. All right. I've talked to him before. He's pretty young, like 15 or 16. And here's where it gets fucky. So I when I talked to him, he told me that the community doesn't love him, and that maybe making a video with him wouldn't be a great idea because you know, guys like Nick Diorio don't love him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go, okay, well, I don't give a fuck. I'll make a video with whoever I want to make a video with.
True.
So then I look at so then I'm on Twitter and I see this. Shine Fries deactivates after publicly admitting to sending fictional CP to a group chat full of minors. And I did the same thing. This is his tweet. And I did the same thing with bad intentions on the 13th, but I ain't no lolicon. And I guess that was in reference to Flem. No, it wasn't. He goes, one of my good friends got caught sending fictional CP in a private GC I'm full of with minors. Good thing I disassociated away from them. It was a few months ago. I'm not naming this individual. They're not in the commentary community. And then he goes, on a separate tweet, he goes, and I did the same thing with bad intentions. Why the f say that? Bro's like fucking self-reporting. But yeah, what was so funny is like, apparently this isn't his first time doing some fuck shit. When he was 15, he solicited and received nudes from a 12-year-old.
What the fuck?
Bro, like, again, here, you know, everybody's gonna go with the argument, oh, but they're both minors. No, listen, 15 and 12 is weird, dude. No, you're gonna get on my case because you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna get on your case.
No, Francis, I can't believe you think that's weird. You're not morally consistent. Listen, dude, I don't know. There's something about the number 12 that I just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, okay, all right, I get that, but a 15 and a 12-year-old, that's like 2 grades, maybe 3 grades apart at most. What's wrong with that? What the fuck?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's weird. And so people were showing me that, and then they were showing me fucking. Well, here's the other thing: is like the development between 12 and 15. Okay, 12 is like literally a child. Like at 15, you're kind of a. Like, anyway, where are we going with this? We're going too far. This is too deep. I don't. Oh fuck! Oh no!
I don't know, man. I stick by my shit there with the fact that like I don't think that a 15-year-old with a 12-year-old is that weird. It's like they're really close together in school and shit like that. Some places they're even in the same fucking classroom for all their subjects. Like I don't know about that. And second of all, if you're gonna say that, you cannot fucking say that an 18-year-old being with a 15-year-old is okay. Isn't that?
That's more normal.
I don't know about that though.
18 and 15 is more normal than 15 and 12.
Maybe not where I grew up, okay? I'll grant you that, but I don't, from what I've seen, that's not any more normal than a 15-year-old being with a 12-year-old. They're both incredibly abnormal situations that most people would look at and be like,
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. If a 15-year-old boy beats the piss out of a 12-year-old boy versus an 18-year-old boy, or man, I guess, fighting a 15-year-old boy, I think the 18-year-old and the 15-year-old, it's like the 15-year-old gets fucked up, but it's not that bad. I think if a 15-year-old fights a 12-year-old, the 12-year-old will die. Every time. I don't think a 12-year-old is physically capable of taking the punishment that a 15-year-old could dole out on him. Versus an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old, I think the 15-year-old would be just fine.
I don't know about that. Human bodies are still built the same way.
No, dude. 12-year-olds are so small. They're little kids, dude.
Yeah, I mean...
That's literally prepubescent.
Yeah,
or early pubescent. Like
100%.
15 is like you're halfway through, if not almost done. Especially for girls. For girls, like they're done by like 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. 12 is weird, bro. And I'm not saying that that's what you're into. I'm just saying like 15 and 12 is weirder than 15 and 18.
Fuck, I was never even taking it that way. What the fuck?
No, I know. I just wanted to clarify. Fuck, what a weird topic. But yeah, anyways, that's just what I saw. I was like, fucking hell. And then there's this EA Immortal guy. He makes videos. He liked that because I replied to the tweet that was showing that, and I'm like, bro, question mark, bro, is this you,
bro? Fuck,
dude.
Holy
so bad.
Shit.
I gotta show you this. Okay, so I'll share my screen with you just so you can see what I'm looking at. So here's okay. This is just shit that I'm seeing as I'm fucking like going through my Twitter. So this is me replying bro to Based Fries, okay?
Okay.
I click on this and Jax Media essentially, reposted this on his Twitter, and that's where I found it. And apparently it's via Fulltrix. So I click on Fulltrix. First thing I see, Jax Media blocked him. Auto-blocked apparently.
What?
And then Fulltrix goes, LeMayo auto-blocking people who call him out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why did he get called out for? So I'm like scrolling and I'm just going chronologically. So Roblox community is honestly the most unbearable. Okay. This one. So blog and report Jax Media. He DM'd me a minor CP, aka Rule 34 of himself.
Oh.
I sent it to Lieutenant Mako, I don't even know who that is, and sent it in a Discord. So, dude, literally this guy who reported on what fucking Shining did is now being accused of the same shit. He fucking sent CP of himself to fucking... what the fuck is this community?
Holy fucking fuck. Just degenerates, man. Oh my god.
Okay, so let's read this. So this is 843, 842. Okay, so we'll start here. Or actually, should I go to the next page? Yeah, okay. So this is this is 9. So we should start here. He then said no later. Are you seriously trying to take him out of context? Being on mobile, I only get notification if someone pings me or replies. So I was in the notifications and instantly went to the image. Okay, let's make this clear. This is Lieutenant Mako. You said that someone made Roblox Rule 34 of you and asked if anyone would want you to send. Well, okay, why am I retarded? And asked if anyone would want you to send it. And when Alex quote unquote said yes, you sent it to the server, right? Question mark. And it had. Jax Media then replies, "Yep, for a split second." What does that mean? When you say yep for a split second, I sent it. If you sent it, you sent it. And then Lieutenant Mako says Jackson on 69XO. I don't know what the fuck that means. And then they show at 9:35 p.m. or whatever on the what the fuck is this 11/4/22. How do Americans fucking do their dates? Is that the date?
Yeah.
Like the 11th day of the 4th month of the 22nd year?
Yeah.
I think so. And then so they go, those work. And then Jax Media goes, someone made Rule 34 of me. And then Alex goes, here is the Roblox porn. And then Jax Media goes, want me to send that? And Lieutenant Mako says hi, and then said, imagine if I were actually 14. This is, what the fuck am I reading, dude? This is so weird.
I have brain cancer.
Bro, part of me just wants to give up on this shit, but hold on. In 2019, someone made it of me. I would have been 12 at the time. That's what Jax Media says. Oh, wait. Did you actually send someone Roblox? Bit of a stretch, dude. The only fault is that I'm... Bro, this is so fucking weird. Lieutenant Mako then says, how is it a stretch? You know, even if it's a spoiler, it's still illegal. Why would you think impressionable teenagers who are too young to look at shit like that would want to still click on it? Roblox cylinder? Bro, okay. Anyways, I don't know why the fuck I read all that. That was so fucking... Bro, what? This is such ass content now. Fuck. This is what happens when you fucking... when you allow me to pick the topic when I've been fucking out of the city for a weekend.
That
Fuck.
shit's so fucking weird, bro.
What the fuck did I just read, bro? I don't even know what we're talking about. Okay, here's what I took from that. A guy who reported on somebody sending CP to a Discord group sent CP of himself to a Discord group, and then somebody reported on it and then blocked.
And that's pretty much it. That's what the fuck.
Here we go. That's as much as I need to fucking disclose. Fuck my life. This shit sucks.
Oh my god, I am terminally ill after all of that. Jesus Christ.
HarleyTBS fell off.
HarleyTBS did fall off. I've been trying to read his content. I've been trying to watch his content lately because back in about 7 months ago, I made a video just talking a little bit of shit about him. Comment got a heart from her. Gay.
I like him. I like Harley.
I think he fell off a little bit.
Showing you my screen. Yeah, he did. He fell off.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I made a video about 7 months ago just shitting on him a little bit, and then I kind of came around to him after a while. I was like, you know what? This guy's content is actually pretty decent. And then lately, I've just been trying to watch his videos, and I can't give him more than like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of my time lately. Like, it's so hard to watch.
I like him, but he fell off. You know, it is what it is. He fell off. I say he fell off, but he's still getting decent views here. I like him a lot. I think he's got good content. Apparently he's gay. Is he gay?
Yeah, I heard in his most recent video that I watched, he said, as a guy who dates men, yeah. Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, cool.
I was so tempted to comment and be like, Harley gay, haha.
Oh, bro, let me show you what the comment I said was so fucked. I don't know if it got very many likes. Oh, right here. I said, LeMayo, had no idea you were groomed. Big rip. I'm glad you're okay, though, G. What a weird way to address grooming allegations. Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Glad you're okay, though, bro. Holy fuck.
When I heard...
Don't get groomed.
I first heard about that on Twitter. He said something about my groomer, and I was like, what? Okay. Listen, I am not fully on board with the narrative of, you know, if somebody's getting groomed, like, let's victim blame. But at the same time, it's like, should you maybe not
12.
be a stupid kid?
He was 12.
Yeah. I mean,
and he was, and he's gay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to victim blame too much. Well, here's the thing. How old was the groomer?
I have no clue.
I feel like that's never been like explained to me.
Who even was his groomer?
His groomer was 15, bro. Yo, take in. When I was 12 and my groomer was 15.
Whoa, is that even grooming?
Bro, take it. What?
Is that even grooming? What?
Well, in my definition it is, in your definition it isn't.
Well, no, I'm just asking, like, is that actually, well, what's the legitimate definition of grooming? I thought that
Let's check it out. I don't think, I think you're right. I don't think that's actually the grooming. Fuck me, dude. Okay, here we go. The action of by a pedophile preparing a child for a meeting, especially via internet chat room. But here's the thing: can a 15-year-old be a pedophile?
Unless you're, I don't know.
So let's see.
I'm not gonna make a definitive threshold, but I would say unless they're talking to like a fucking 8-year-old, I don't think so. That's not how you spell pedophile. You're brain dead.
Pedophile definition.
EHILE.
Oh fuck. A person who's sexually attracted to children. So a person doesn't necessarily have to be a non-minor.
I don't know about that. I think that's a bit of a stretch.
I'm just saying.
Being attracted to a minor. Yeah, you have to be over 18 to be. Actually, you're right. There could be a loophole in this.
Because what if you're 15 and you like fuck a 5-year-old? Like that's pedo shit.
That's pedo shit,
clearly. Yeah. You know? Like where is the threshold?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna fucking name a specific threshold. But if a 15-year-old is talking to an 8-year-old, then yeah, that's fucked. What's wrong with you?
The title of this video needs to be "Where's the threshold?" bro, where is the threshold of these fucking degenerates being pedos? Like, okay, he's 15, right? And bro's 12. Okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you're 12 years old, that's prepubescent.
15 and 12 coming up again. God damn it.
But what if you're 12 and 13? Like, that's fine, right?
I don't see a problem with 12 and 13 at all.
12 and 14.
I don't see a problem with 12 and 14.
12 and 15.
I don't see a problem with 12 and 15.
So, okay, we disagree there. Here's the thing. 12 and 16.
Yeah, I think eventually I would find a threshold.
12 and 16 is weird. 12 and 16 is weird no matter what. We both, like 12 and 15, I'm listening to you. I disagree, but I'm listening to you. Like, I understand why you're saying it. 12 and 16, okay, no, there's no way.
I'm not gonna say that I agree with 12 and 16. What I will say is that, like,
guarantee that's a pedophile.
That is not a pedophile. I would not say that that's a pedophile.
12 and 16? 12 and 16 is a pedophile.
No,
if you're
absolutely
16
not.
with a 12-year-old, you're a pedophile.
There's no fucking way.
No. Bro,
I would not consider that pedophilic. No.
If your 16-year-old gets with a 12-year-old sexually, that's a pedophile. What would you call it then?
Weird. I wouldn't call it pedophilic.
Oh, no, I'm not saving you. I
wouldn't call that pedophilic. I would say that's weird as fuck. I wouldn't say that's pedophilic.
That's pedophilia, bro. There's no listen. I'm fine with calling people weird because, you know, I don't want to call somebody a pedophile. I don't want to, you know, I don't address the allegations here. But dog, there's nobody involved here. There's no names here. 12 and 16 is pedophilia, guaranteed.
No, I would not say pedophilic. No, fuck no.
Let's Google this. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me open up a fucking incognito, dog. I do not need the government being like, yo, this guy's a fucking weirdo. How the fuck do I do this? What?
Probably your settings on Opera, the settings tab on the left.
I'm so fucking brain dead. Where the fuck is... I'm ruining the flow. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take the L. Is 16 and 12 pedophilia? What a fucking topic. Oh, okay, listen. A sexual preference for children, boys or girl, usually okay, this is just a definition. Would it be pedophilia for a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old to date? We both agree that's not pedophilia.
No.
Can a 16-year-old be charged as a pedophile? Let's go. Okay, let's
actually
check that
exactly
out.
what we're looking for.
Let's check that out. If a 16-year-old likes a 13-year-old boy, does that make her a pedophile? Whoa. Okay, so this guy goes creepiness. So that kind of goes along with what you were saying.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Many people would consider dating between an old and a young person to be creepy. There's a rule of thumb that it's okay to date a youngster who is over one half of the older age plus 7. Okay, so it's like if I'm 20, I can date a 17-year-old because it's 10 plus 7.
No, I would actually agree with you that being 20 and dating a 17-year-old is fine.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know...
Well, I've already said 20 and 16 is fine.
I don't like that.
Like I said, at 16 you can drive.
I know.
I'm fine with that.
I don't like
that. That's for forever. I will stay on that because
I know you will.
You need to at a certain point decide where the law starts and stops, and that's where the law starts and stops. Both, I mean, in Canada, that's just literally the case.
Yeah.
And then morally, for me, if somebody does that, I'd be like, I wouldn't personally, but you're doing your thing, and I'm not gonna call you a fucking name.
I think there's a certain point where a person just isn't mentally mature enough to decide whether they want to be with somebody that's that much older than them.
But they're mentally mature enough to operate a motor vehicle.
That doesn't take much mental maturity. That just takes a fucking brain in your head.
No, how dare you? It's fucking difficult because it takes a lot of mental maturity to know not to drink and drive. It takes a lot of mental maturity to not text and drive.
We're all raised with that notion, though.
Doesn't matter. It does not matter. We're all raised to...
But, okay, hear me out. We're all raised with the idea that drinking and driving is bad. It causes deaths. It takes people away from their family, right? Like, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm still... Okay, yeah, we're still recording. It takes people away from their family. People lose loved ones over this shit. But this is not a fucking hot topic while you're growing up. You know, you're not told by your parents that... You know, it's obvious on a surface level that you shouldn't be probably getting with people that are significantly older than you like this, but it's not something that is instilled in your head like, this is a bad thing, this person could take advantage of you. Basically, you're told all the risks while you're growing up about drinking and driving, but you're not told all the risks of being with somebody that is significantly older than you. This person can take advantage of you. This person can make you do things you don't want to do because you don't have the mental maturity to realize that that's not something that you want to do, whether it's like with your body or without your body, whatever we're talking about. Like, I feel like those two situations are a lot different.
I think that's bad parenting, and that has nothing to do with the law.
I'm not talking about the law here. I'm just talking about like general.
I am. I'm saying why 16 is like, that's, if you can drive, you can do this.
I might even have to like. I don't even necessarily like the fact.
The only flaw in that logic is that in Quebec, if you're 14, you can drive a scooter, and I'm not okay with anyone touching a 14-year-old. That's so weird.
Well, that's the same thing up here. I could go get my learner. Like, I don't have my learners or my license. I go get my learners tomorrow and buy a used moped and drive that thing around.
Anyway, so we were talking about 16 and 12. We were talking about 16 and 12 because we've talked about the other topic too much. 16 and 12. I cannot find anything, but it says here. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me read this to you. Where the fuck was that thing? I literally, hold on. Control F. 16. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you. So this is number 3. The person is at least 16 years and at least 5 years older than the child or children.
Mm-hmm. That's
what it says in the DSM regarding pedophilia. So the 16-year-old would have to be getting with an 11-year-old for it to be considered pedophilia. So literally by like, I mean, this is DSM, so Manual of like Mental Disorders.
Mm-hmm.
So in their opinion, 16 and 12 is not pedophilia, but I mean, what does it say legally? Can a 16-year-old legally date a 12-year-old. What a fucking why am I googling this?
Is a 16-year-old boy dating a 12-year-old girl illegal?
Bro,
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Take in where I just read this from.
Okay.
Gamingsection.net. Of course the fucking gamers want to find out if you can do that. Not only is it weird, okay, is a 16-year-old dating a 12-year-old? Okay. Not only is it weird, but it is illegal. The age of sexual consent usually comes at the age of 17. Bro, where have you ever seen the age of 17
Nah,
being
I never
the age?
seen
It's
that.
always 16 or 18. Yeah, fucking weird.
So they're saying it's illegal for both of the people involved.
Yeah, at age 12, you considered rape if you're 17. Regardless, if you don't, you can still be charged for touching the 12-year-old. This is on Quora. Yeah, Quora's not exactly the fucking best. Can an 11-year-old? Fuck, dude. What? This is so weird.
Ah, dude.
Ugh.
Parents, just put the foot down. You don't need to fucking ask degenerates online about this shit. You're gonna get some very mixed signals.
Dude, just shoot your fucking kids in the face. Fuck it. Literally, just give up.
I don't know. I personally would, like, morally or legally, I would not call a 16-year-old with a 12-year-old pedophilia. I would, however, call it quite weird.
If my 16-year-old son was seeing a 12-year-old girl, I don't know what I would do. I might, like, I don't know what I would do.
Well, think about it like this, though. They're in the same friend group at school. They have a bunch of...
No, they're not. 16 and 12 are not in the same friend group. 16 is grade 10. 12 is grade, like, 6. One's elementary school, one's high school.
No.
Yes.
12 is fucking junior high easily. No. My cousin is 12 years old and he's in middle school right now.
What's his birth month?
I don't fucking know. I'm a bad cousin.
That matters. If he's born in January, of course, but if he's born in fucking September...
Bro, this is gonna come off wrong, and I don't mean it in this way, but I fucking hate all the minute details surrounding pedophilia. Like, I'm not saying this for my own concerns and shit like that, because I know for a fact that I'm into older women in general. That's my preference as far as all that shit goes. But
I was like, I want the 70s.
No, not that old. I mean, like mid-20s. But
do you know why it's like that?
Why?
Because girls generally like guys that are older. And guys that are older in the gaming community, on YouTube, in Discord, are generally not very good with girls. And so they're going to take advantage. This is the truth. They're going to take advantage of the one thing that they do have, and that's being a little bit older than the girl, and the girl finding that interesting, and the girl finding that a bit scary almost, and a bit, ooh, let's see, like, I'm with this older guy on Discord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're kind of taking advantage of these younger girls because it's an easy way to get with a girl, and I think that's super immoral. And if it's fucking to the point where it's literally illegal because you're 18 and you're with like a 14-year-old, 18 and 14, we agree is fucked, right?
18 and 14, yeah. 100%.
Okay, good.
Well, that's like
18 and 15.
18 and 15. No, I don't think there's a problem with that at all. Well, because, okay, so here's the thing. When you're in, so I see where you're coming from with 16 and 12, right? I get it. I totally get where you're coming from. It's not like I'm just completely oblivious as to where you're coming from. The reason I say that is because, like, there may be a bit less of crossover between friend groups and stuff when you're so far apart in age. But when you get to high school, right, like, there's not that much of a crossover. 10-year-olds hang out with 12, or 10-year-olds. Fucking grade 10, people in grade 10 hang out with people in grade 12 all the fucking time. That's just a normal thing.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. 18 and 15 in a high school context is fine.
In a high school context?
You hate that one, huh?
I fucking, oh, Jesus.
Romeo and Juliet. Fucking bro. His buzzwords are off the chain.
True.
How long is this? This is gonna be a 2-hour episode, huh?
Oh yeah, it should be.
Let's go. Yeah, we gotta make it to fucking 12:10 to make it like a true 2-hour episode.
We have little dead space in this one too, so it's gonna be good shit.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, so it might be an hour and a half because there might be that middle section you'll have to cut out.
Yeah.
because that was pretty fucking ass. Literally, the Twitter shit I was talking about was so fucking bad.
I'm just gonna
Anyways,
stop
the
her.
point is,
Go
the
ahead.
question we'll title this. Was HarleyTBS even groomed?
Was he even groomed? This fucking liar.
Like, really though? Like 3 years? Like, what do you mean? You weren't groomed, bro. What?
You were fucking groomed.
But no, but for real though, I don't want to make this like. I like Harley, and I
Yeah.
hope Harley, if you see this, you don't fucking get triggered. But like,
I don't want
you
to.
know, like,
Yeah, I don't want to minimize, but yeah, were you really like? Should you maybe
what
not have
happened to you
known
was
better?
wrong. I think you no. Hold on. I'm not victim blaming.
I
I'm just
am.
saying. I'm just. Oh my god. I'm just saying. Is groomed the right word to use in this context?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe taken advantage of, but like groomed is something
Yeah.
completely different.
I could see taken advantage of, but you know, both minors. You know, I don't know, dude. Is that grounds for grooming? I don't know. I feel like you'd have to be. I feel like you'd have to be somebody who's a bit older than that, like an adult,
Yeah.
to groom someone. Like, can a minor groom a minor?
Also, doesn't grooming have like isn't like a bit of a power dynamic like involved in grooming, like, or am I wrong?
In what sense?
Like,
The
well,
power dynamic is age. I thought.
Power dynamic could be age. Power dynamic could be like a creator talking to a fan or something like that. Just any sort of power dynamic.
No, none of that.
Okay.
None of that. Like, look, if like, okay, so the greatest example, right? Like, there's the big pyrocynical thing. Did he groom fucking Ivory Erasmus? Fuck that kid, first of all. Listen, if they were like 20 and 16, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, fan or not. Like, Ivory's old enough to know better. You know what I mean? I get that you're blinded by how much you like pyrocynical. I don't know, get your shit together then, dude. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, that's it's not up to pyrocynical to be like, oh, you know, well, I'm this big popular guy, so I'm not gonna talk to anyone anymore and be sexual with people because I'm famous now. Like, no, it's just not the case. I think if you're like, you know, kids, you know, if you're like fucking a part of like these kids TV shows or some shit, like you're fucking, you know, Andy Reviews or some shit, and like you're the parent of Andy Reviews, and you're like fucking trying to fuck kids. I don't know. That's kind of weird, you know? That's pedophilia, you know?
True.
Where am I going with this? Bro, this show is so
fucking wondering too.
Fuck. What are we talking about?
I'm totally wondering too where you're going with that. Holy shit.
Bro, this deserves 1 million views.
I think it's generally frowned upon for creators to be talking like with their fans and shit in the first place, though, because that is a power dynamic. One person is kind of like they kind of have their rose tinted glasses on with the situation because it's their big
power,
favorite
though.
YouTuber. Oh, absolutely, it is.
It's not a power dynamic. I wouldn't say that.
I don't. I would. I mean, when people
like power dynamic is I hold the power of I'm your boss and you're not going to progress in your career unless you do this sexual act. That's a power dynamic. I'm your teacher and you're not passing this grade unless you do this. That's a power dynamic. I'm your legal guardian and I'm not feeding you unless you do this. That's a power dynamic.
Okay.
I'm a content creator and you're my fan, okay? Send me nudes. Literally say no. What's gonna happen? What, he's gonna stop talking to you? Big deal. You can still watch his content if you want.
That's true. I guess there's a bit of a difference.
Literally, there's no power dynamic, and people just want to say that kind of shit because it's a buzzword. It's fun to say power dynamic.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, he's not a groomer, but he should know better. There's a power dynamic, and it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of predatory for him to do that. Fucking buzzwords.
Okay.
You know, eat a dick. Kill yourself.
Predatory, I know that's just a buzzword, but yeah, I would give that, depending on who we're talking about and their past, you know, things they're known for in their past and shit. Yeah, predatory could be the word with a creator going with their fans.
Weird. Just call people weird. Just call people weird. You know what I mean? If somebody's doing something fucking weird, just call them weird. You don't have to label it every time, you know? That's why I like our discussion about the 16 and 12-year-old, because obviously it's weird. Now we can decide if it's pedophilia because nobody's name is at risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fucked up situation. Also, if you're attracted to 12-year-olds, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, if you can drive a car and you're attracted to 12-year-olds, come on, man. What are we doing here?
Yeah, like you said about what is it, like 20 and 16? I'm not saying that it should be that way. I'm not saying that 16-year-olds should actively seek out the prepubescent or mid-pubescent fucking children, but like, I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't label it pedophilic.
Man, I wish Mr. Girl didn't make such good music.
Why? What? Where are you going with that?
Just because like I don't agree with like 90% of what he says, because like obviously there's always the 10% that's like okay.
I'm a pedophile.
Music's so good. I'm a pedophile. Bro, like that's so fucking funny.
I actually really like that remix. Dude, honestly, I'm a literal pedophile. Yeah, his lyrical ability in that song is pretty crazy, not gonna lie.
So good.
Yeah.
Off the charts, dog.
Absolutely.
Bro, and like people won't admit it because it's like Bo Black, she's so sweet. God bless his heart, but like bro, literally this podcast should just be like Sleepy Gargles Bo Black. I just like him. He's a good guy. He's literally like I just respect. He's a good guy, but literally like he's such a good guy to the point. And obviously this is partially like social problems because he's autistic, but he's like, I can't stand fucking Mr. Girl. Like he fucking advances the pedophile agenda and all that shit. And it's like I'm pretty sure to an extent. I mean, you know, take it how you will. You can recognize his content's good, even though he's talking about weird shit. And you can also, I think he's being facetious. Like I don't think he's 100%. Maybe I'm led astray, but when you make a song where you go, I'm a literal, and then you fucking say pedophile, like I feel like you must be joking.
Yeah, I think to a certain point, yeah, maybe a lot of it's satire. But here's the thing with that is I kind of agree with Bo Blacks with him advancing the pedophile agenda. Because, like, listen, if there's a pedophile, I've watched a couple things that, I don't know if you ever saw the Aiden Mr. Girl debate on Doc on the Radio's channel. But, man, that's a great example for what I'm about to say, is that if a pedophile were to sit down and watch that shit, dude, it would actually start to get a lot of pedophiles thinking, like, wait, am I like socially normal? Is this a norm? Is this what people do? Huh, maybe I'm not so fucked up after all. Like, I honestly believe that if there is people like that actually, maybe they are not offending pedophiles at this point, and maybe they wouldn't act on it unless they heard something that Mr. Girl said. Because like if somebody watched, I don't know, there's a lot of takes that Mr. Girl has where it's just, I feel like it would get a lot of pedophiles thinking, especially non-offending.
I think
I mean, what even really is a non-offending pedophile, right? But
yeah, I know, right? Like, to me, non-offending means you don't even consume people will say non-offending is, oh, he doesn't touch kids. I think non-offending is like, I don't even know how to describe it, but to me, offending starts at just like consuming, owning, I don't know, like being, what is it when you have something? Possession of CP. Possession of CP is enough for me to say you're an offending pedophile.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Well, morally, yes. Legally, no.
What do you mean legally no? If you have CP, you're going to jail, dude.
Yeah, but would you be legally branded a pedophile for that? No, you'd be legally branded as a child porn possessor.
Bro.
I'm not saying I agree with it. That's not what I'm saying. Don't fucking... Your bro makes me think that's how you're taking this. But legally speaking, no, you would not be branded a pedophile.
New title.
You probably...
Pedophiles.
No, like, you would just be, like, the legal definition of your crime wouldn't be pedophilia. You're a pedophile.
What's on your hard drive right now?
Wow, we're taking it there. Wow.
Not bad. You watch a lot of flamenco. I don't know, dude.
God damn it. I don't think there if that kind of shit was on my hard drive, I don't think this argument would do fucking anything for me anyways, so.
I think it'd be fun to be friends with Harley. I get the sense though that they might be a little hardcore to the left.
What would that entail?
But I like his voice, man. He's got a great voice.
Absolutely.
Like very easy to listen to him talk.
Going through a lot.
100%.
Very easy to listen to him talk. He's great. Or they them. Is he they them now?
I think so.
Hold on. Is he?
I referred to him as they in my tweet that I made about him earlier.
He doesn't have it in his here, let's see what his fucking bio says.
If you're not a content creator that I can potentially collaborate with and get to know in the future, I will not respect your pronouns. But if you're HarleyTBS, you know what? Sure, man. I'll give it to you. I'll call you a they.
No, I usually say they, but
fuck your pronouns if there's not something I can
respect. He doesn't have his pronouns in his bio. Respect.
There you go. Definitive of whether somebody's an annoying piece of shit or not. Oh,
My
piece of shit might be a
are-
little far.
My pronouns are faggot. Guess that's too far. That's too far. Bro, I'm gonna get like literally somebody's gonna dig this shit up when I try to like make a fucking commercial for Nike. You know, like, Nike, don't make a commercial with them. Literally, it's all jokes. Like if people are taking this seriously, I don't know what to say. Like I love gay people. I say it all the time.
This to you earlier. I don't know if you saw this on Aiden's Twitter or not, but did you read his twit log earlier?
Oh no, I didn't. When was this? Read it.
Okay. Aiden says, an announcement. I am not one that likes to write twitlongers, as I think they are pretty cringe, but I decided it would be appropriate in this case in order to express my full thoughts and feelings. As some may know, me and Augie had an argument on stream a few days ago relating to the recent revelations about Flamenco. I'm really glad we sorted it out, and I am really grateful to have Augie as a friend. I joined this community 2 years ago, and it quickly became the main community I was a part of. I met countless people through Augie's streams and his community, and I am so grateful for those I met and the opportunities given to me by Augie. My arrogant and aggressive nature has annoyed people for quite some time, and over the past few months, I've seen a large amount of disapproval from the community as a whole. I have noticed that I have been more focused on getting people to like me than I am on truly being myself and producing content and pursuing my goals. I have decided to leave the RSC community altogether, as I believe it will be in both my best interests and the best interest of the community. I know I come off as annoying to many, and I have many aspects of my personality that I need to develop and work on. Life is growth. People will be happy with this announcement, which is fine, but I still want to thank the community and Augie for giving me some time, for giving me some of the best moments I've had in my 5+ years on YouTube/Twitch sphere. Maybe I call into Augie's stream in the far future, but for now, I will be distancing myself from the community. Take care. So we're going to see a resurgence of AidenProjects content. Which I definitely expressed to him. I was like, good luck with the future, man. I'm looking forward to catching some AidenProjects content in the future as opposed to Aiden on Augie's stream content.
I think it's a bad idea.
I don't know if it's the best idea, but honestly, man, I think
like he should just make AidenProjects content.
What, sorry?
He should just make AidenProjects content and continue to be, but hey, man,
well,
if this is what makes him happy.
Over the last few days, he's been expressing that he wants to build his own community, and Grimsy responded to him the other day saying, make videos, that's how you do it. And I think that's what spawned all of this. Because he decided to leave the RSC community, he wants to go pursue other projects, which I assume would be his main channel. And then Grimsy retweeted it and was like, GG, man, make a community of your own, you can do it. So honestly, good for him. Fucking good for him.
Like we say, make your own community as if he didn't have one before. Like he literally has the biggest commentary YouTube video ever released.
Yeah, literally. That's fucking mind-boggling to think about. Holy shit.
Like bigger than any video Leafy ever dropped.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. I think it has 30 million views or something.
I think it's 23. Let me check where it's at.
Isn't it? You're so brain dead. Yeah, 21 million. You're right.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, maybe not the most viewed, but one of them at least.
I don't think it'll take him long to rebuild an active community. The kid is incredibly.
What did it last?
The kid is
Video
incredibly
game.
well spoken, and he's going to be doing things in a video format now, which is going to make him seem even more well spoken than he already is. So I think it won't take him long for people to be like, I actually like this AidenProjects kid.
His channel art reminds me of Leafy's old channel art. Actually, let me show you this. It kind of makes me want to do that. Actually, I might switch my channel art to that. Channel art. Let's see this shit. Yeah, remember this? This is the classic one right here.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot like Aiden.
Yeah, that's the classic one. And then this is the fucking Aiden one. I like the Aiden one probably a little bit better, but there obviously you can tell where it's influenced from.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite Leafy intro. This one's really good. Fuck, man. Yeah. Good for him though, it's clear. But yeah, you gotta drop videos, dude.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't understand how the fuck Aiden doesn't drop videos. Like, you have like this huge channel, you're a pretty good content creator. Like, I don't know. And like, I say like, oh, it's easy for me to say, and like I take my breaks and shit, but I don't take 8-month breaks. Like the longest break I'll take is like a month.
I honestly do not understand why, even with all the RFC stuff that he was including himself in, like, why not drop videos, bro? This kid could be making bank right now.
FaZe banks, facts.
I don't understand. What, dude, you have a community of 800,000 people. Sure, maybe not all of them are going to click on your video, but you do have still a loyal audience that will click on your videos, give you immediate like boosts. And like, bro, man could be making stacks right now. Man could be setting himself up. I
mean, obviously financially, but like even like just wouldn't it be cool to drop content and have people like it?
True.
Like, isn't that like just like fun? Like, I'll be honest, like if I was all about the money, I'd just go be a lawyer, but it's not fun. Like, there's aspects to this job. Obviously, as like a music video director, like that's the clearest one for me, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like YouTube, which is to an extent not a job, but clearly like a type of career or pastime that I enjoy. Like my last upload is literally right before I left, 4 days, and I'm gonna upload another video tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna be uploading tomorrow, I think, as well.
That gamer subs video, only 86 views. God damn, it deserves more, man.
Oh yeah, it does.
All right, so previously,
I don't know if I've made a video yet with my new haircut. Have I? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I did.
I remember. Oh, dude, I remember that. I'm not laughing at your current haircut, but I remember watching one of your videos from a few months ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, this man's hairstyle! That hairstyle is the sleepy I know." But it's from a few months ago, bro. I couldn't help but fucking bust a gut laughing. I was like, "You love to see it."
Let me see if there's any bald videos that I have, because I think I take all the bald videos down because I'm not comfortable with them.
Yeah.
I don't like being bald.
It was in the the video. I need 64 gigabytes of RAM. I think that was the hairstyle that was making me laugh. Well, we got a bit of an abrupt ending to this episode, but, we got a lot of stuff in. This was all in one call that me and Sleepy were just shooting the shit, and it ended up turning into like an hour and 40 minutes worth of content. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Leave a comment down below, Sleepy bad haircut, if you made it to the end of the video. Subscribe if you're new around here, of course. And with all that out of the way, dude, I really do hope you guys are enjoying this video format so far. Me and Sleepy are having a blast recording it. And yeah, with all that out of the way, I'm out of here. Peace.